Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. We past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses.
What up, though? It's that nigga, my man. So, we had another video of this. This is the second video. Before we get into it, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure y'all do that. I gotta do this before I even go into my dialogue. But, like, subscribe, and share. But we was working on the video, and I didn't get far in the video because I really was cooking this lady because she said, I actually agreed with her. Then she said dumb shit, then I disagree, and I say some shit. I agree with her about this. Men aren't better, because the only reason I agree, because I'm looking at the caption, men aren't better at leading than women. Then I added my input in the last video, y'all gonna see, you know, where I was like, you know what, it is a lot of leadership in the workplace. It's either a woman that's in a supervisor or a manager position, or a feminine man, or a gay one. Like, that's what I'm seeing nowadays. Like, it's being pushed a lot around. A lot of leadership positions is those type of motherfuckers. So I'm not about to go too deep into that. We about to, this time in this video, I'm gonna try to say as least as possible. I'm gonna input here and there, but for the most part, I'm not gonna say as much. So with that being said, like I said before, like, subscribe, and share. So we hit that 100K today. Let's see what Dean Withers got to say in the second video today. Let's go.
I can change my mind, kind of like, or somewhat of a...
Okay, well, you just conceded the debate.
No, I didn't concede.
You just said that absolutely men are more emotional than men 5 seconds after saying that women were more emotional than men.
And that's kind of like somewhat of a red herring, because what I'm trying to say to you, women are more emotional. They just are, in more of a... I can change my mind depending on my mood. Now, you're bringing in anger, you're bringing in violence, you're bringing in...
Is anger an emotion?
It is, but to a different extent. And honestly, if you've got a man that's violent...
And she trying to think on the spot when she look off and she doing all that. She trying to think on the spot, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back. You see it? She looking off like, I'm trying to figure out, and it's not working. It's not working, baby girl, because you as a wrinkle as your shirt.
To a different extent. And honestly, if you've got a man that's violent, out of character alone, I don't want him leading the country.
Yeah, that's
or anything. Oh yeah, you want to get into that? I know that's another problem, and I'm happy to get into that.
I guess
he was never accused. Never accused of...
Okay, we got to pause there. You've been voted out. Please return to your seat.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Lori. If you would like to be the
easiest one for him. She tried, though. She tried. Let's see who else gonna defend this. Because I need somebody to come up with a good point. Men aren't better at leading than women. I believe they are, you know, but especially in war, you know, in a lot of things in life. Just a woman gets with you so you can lead. You know, if she's able to run over you, she won't respect you because you're not leading correctly. She's like, oh shit. They get more money than you. They don't respect you because a lot of women look at leadership from a financial status. So, yeah, I could have debated him, and them being Maga with this topic, this is not a good topic to actually expose them for being fucking racist or fuck. You gonna expose them for being stupid, but in the same sense, you really can't, because they're women. You know, she like, yeah, women supposed to be cook. Yeah, they supposed to be doing that. And I ain't trying to sound misogynistic, but yeah, we supposed to be partners. She's supposed to be helping with our task of being together and building this foundation for a family. So, yeah, let me shut the fuck up.
Next debater, please get to the chair. In 3, 2, 1.
Let's see. Oh, commercial. Somebody said get the ad blocker. Nigga, fuck that shit. What I'm getting ad blocker for? I'm just being humble. You pay for YouTube Premium, And these niggas still throw ads in they fucking shit, so it don't matter.
Welcome.
Hi.
I'm gonna give the mic to you. Why don't you tell us all why men are better at leading than women?
Men
I don't know what the fuck going on with my internet. Where my cat at? Demonte.
Are better at leading because as a woman, I can tell you that we're emotionally manipulated very easy. We tend to be compassionate because we, as a woman, and getting pregnant, it's inherent in us. Why? Because we deal with babies.
So
She looked like the archetype, the archetype of a hippie. She looked like she just blew 5 joints with some friends and took a couple bong hits before she came in there. She looked like she's high. Nah. Why everybody so skinny? Could this be the, opioid crisis right here, right in our face?
I give the mic to you. Why don't you tell us all why men are better at leading than women?
Men are better at leading because as a woman, I can tell you that we're emotionally manipulated very easy. We tend to
Emotionally manipulated. Y'all emotionally manipulated. Then also, y'all make fucking bad decisions, man. And y'all have to pay for those bad decisions. And I'm not a person that's like, okay, look, you made a bad decision, that's your life. No. But you have to learn from it. You have to take accountability for it.
be compassionate because we, as a woman, and getting pregnant, it's inherent in us. Why? Because we deal with
escape from accountability right there. How she said, we got this, we got that, we got this, so we should be assholes and we can just do that. You know what I'm saying? No. Stop it. That's feminism. This shouldn't even be MAGA women. This should be straight up feminism.
babies.
So women deal with babies, therefore women can be manipulated. I don't think that argument follows. But once again,
can be easily manipulated.
Women can be easily manipulated.
And convinced, yeah.
So right there, you saying women are fucking stupid? She don't realize what she just said. You really just how they're easily, so they're stupid? They're children? That's what you just said. Let me shut up. That's the video.
What's the argument for that?
It's inherent in us.
Okay, just saying that it's inherent is like me saying that what is actually inherent of women is that they can't be easily manipulated. That doesn't give me any substance to underpin your position when you just simply underpin your position by saying, well, it's inherent. And it doesn't push this dialogue forward. I would say that men are probably easier to emotionally manipulate than women, or else they wouldn't be coping.
That's 100% true. That's 100% true. Like, I was just talking to a coworker today where she wasn't so much emotionally manipulating, she was sexually manipulating them, where she would just, fuck, then expect him to do a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I peep what you saying, bro, because it's manipulation. They had like, that's what they have on their side. Men that's abusive, that's their manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And they got 2 different type of manipulation. It's the verbal manipulation, where it's just like, bitch, do this when you want, and she in fear that she could possibly physically threaten or physically harm. Then it's the actual physical harm manipulation. And a lot of women go back to that. When they can call the police, call the fucking police. Stop calling your brothers, stop calling all of them. Call the police.
Culpable for 92% of violent crimes. We can emotionally manipulate a man by making him lose a game of Fortnite. The next thing we know, there's 3 holes in his walls. Alright, same thing with self-unaliving statistics. Suicide. Suicide's a really bad thing, but it is true that men are significantly more likely to kill themselves than women on average. Same thing with drunk driving, gambling. And then when we look at women, they actually perform better in the fields that are less indicative of emotional outbursts, such as performing well in school. And I mean, this is all underpinned by biology. There was a study done by the American Medical Association that proved that if you're operated on by a female compared to a male in the operating room at a hospital.
Yeah, he threw that shit up so quick. He like, I think that's a he. Or she, whoever the fuck it is. They threw that flag up so quick because they know she lost this. But they all about to lose the debate, because when your stance is on bullshit, racism, dumb shit, you're going to lose to the average person. You could lose to me. I smoke weed and drink. And you could lose a debate to me because I will pick apart everything that you say while I'm smoking a blunt. You know, yeah, alright, you just said some dumb shit. Alright, let me ask you this. Because hypotheticals is how to kill them. You use a hypothetical that relates to their life in such a way where they can't deny what you're saying, they'd be fucked up. The thing is, you gotta trick them into it. You trick them into the question. Because if you just going straight forward, they're just gonna combat you and try to cut you off. But you gotta trick them into it.
But you're less likely to die or to experience any post-negative operative outcomes. Why? Because women are biologically designed to deal with stress and pain better than men because they have thicker dendrites in their brain. So ultimately, the science...
Maybe stress, but not pain. They can't deal with pain more than us. Us men. Men are literally built for this. So I gotta deconstruct his argument with that.
The empirical facts completely reject the conclusions that you formed.
Not at all. Men are more rational and women...
You've been voted out by the majority, so please return to your seat. If you want to be the next debater...
She ain't have nothing. She only had one little argument, and that bitch got debunked instantly. Let's see what happened.
Please get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
I'm not getting ad blocker. Even though this is one of them videos where, you know what I'm saying, they don't use fucking ads. Hopefully they don't pop an ad out on my ass, because that's what they do. They'll pop an ad out on your ass, middle of the video. Hey, yeah. Blue Chew. You know, you're like, what the fuck is Blue Chew got to do with this?
Hi. What's your name?
I'm not David Jackson.
Oh,
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, yes.
So,
something mentally wrong with her off the rip. Not even because she a Trump supporter. You can just see the arrangement. Not because what she's wearing. How she look. And my man's over here smiling. She don't realize how much of a clown she look like.
hi.
She can barely sit down. And I'm not trying to down my black sister, even though she on the other side. Just, what the fuck?
What's your name?
I'm not David Jackson.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
She looked like she related to Michelle Obama.
Yes, yes.
So, let's hear it. Why do you think that men are better at leading than women?
How about I know that men lead better than women? Because women have the baby.
Yeah. This lipstick ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go in on it, but this lipstick, this 1940s hooker eyeliner, I don't know what the fuck to call it. It ain't doing it. But we gotta listen to what she's saying. I'm sorry, y'all.
Know that men lead better than women because women have the
We lead better. We lead better. She's right.
babies. You're emotional, but more important, I have a dad. I have a dad who is very strong, and when I see what President Trump is embodying, I say, and I know that you can roll your eyes, but you know what my grandmother used to say, you can roll your cotton balls, but you sure can't shoot them. So,
oh my God. You can roll your cotton ball, but you, oh my God. You got these white people laughing at you, man. I feel sorry for this old black woman, man, because she was taught wrong and she didn't learn nothing. She's 70, 69 probably, 67. I give her that, you know, on the easy there.
men are strong just like Trump because in the first 100 days, what did he do? He started writing executive orders.
Yeah.
He started writing executive orders day after day after day after day after day after day. Women would probably say, hey, ooh, let me take a break. That's
I'm trying. I gotta look at this finger and see if I
Wow.
can.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, listen. Clearly, I disagree with you about Trump.
Cause I don't think no man married this. I don't think cause the pearl earrings don't match nothing. But I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole. No.
That's actually not relevant to my counter argument. I'll tell you why. Because even if Trump was a good leader, that doesn't mean that therefore men are better at leading than women on average. Like, for instance, in the same way that you could give an anecdote of a man that you think is good at leading to justify the claim that men are better at leading
What he about to say?
than women, well, I could just give an anecdote of the opposite. Hitler was a man, he was a terrible leader, therefore men are worse at leading than women. Alright, but clearly that's not how it works, because we cannot attempt to allow it.
No, I have to disagree. Because off the notions of just, hey, they not us. They not like us, whatever. And having these people actually commit heinous crimes against humanity shows that he was a phenomenal leader. Because how the fuck do you get people to do shit like that? Atrocities against humans. Like, sounds like Maga, right? They trying to get to that point. They know it's laws that protect us, so they don't go that far. But they trying to get to that point, especially with Chud the Builder and his followers. You know, where we have to defend ourselves. Plain and simple.
Anecdote of what we think about one individual man to then exist as a portrait for a generalization about all men.
Why did you have to say?
No, but this would have been a stronger argument or a stronger point where he could have brought up some female leaders that led better than the men. And me myself, I can't historically just come up with a fact of a female leader besides, you know, line leaders, managers at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides that, I can't really think of any other leader, female, that did something. They never been put in the position of that. Whether it was Kamala, whether it was Hillary, you know, like, they never been in a position. So we'll never know really how that would work out. And I believe it will really work out better than Trump, because Trump is a bitch. He more female than any female ever. So somebody say something, we gotta get Jimmy Kimmel off the air. You know what I'm saying? We can't, nigga. But let's go.
Because he's obviously a bad leader, that's a man?
Yeah, and
You agree?
the President of the United States, which is the Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump, is a great leader.
Okay.
And he's a great leader because he won a landslide.
Okay.
And if he could run again, he would run a landslide again.
Yeah, well, guess what? He's not. He's a terrible president. His policy sucks. How about this? What's your favorite Trump policy? I mean, a bill passed through Congress, then signed into law.
That's the best part, because she's not going to be able to answer this. She looked frozen already. We ain't even heard what she got to say. But let's check it out.
I'm a former college coach, and
I'm a former college coach. What the fuck did that have to do with answering this question?
not having men and women's sports.
I'm sorry, what bill was it?
Wait, hold on. Okay, Republicans. So Republicans is the elephant. Then Democrats is the donkey. And so that's what I'm realizing, because I see her scarf. She had a scarf on. Let's go. Let's fact check it. Let's fact check what she said.
Policy. I mean, a bill passed through Congress, then signed into law.
I'm a former college coach, and not having men and women's sports.
I'm sorry, what bill was that?
Not having men and women's sport. That's true. I mean, that is true. Men and women shouldn't be in the same league at all because we're way better than them.
Well, I'm sorry, what bill was that? I asked you a very specific
You
question.
gotta stop there. You've been voted out by the majority.
Yeah,
Please
what
return to
bill
your
was
seat.
that?
Okay.
And they was up there
If you wanna
clapping over that
debate
dumb
this
shit.
claim, please
Even
get
though
to
they
the
voted
center
her
in
out.
3,
They holding
2,
the flag up talking about some
Hi,
pieces of
Tracy.
shit.
I think I remember you. Were you on my first rounded episode?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to pass the mic to you. Tell us why you think men are better at leading than women. It's worth me reminding you and maybe everybody else in the room that so far a lot of people who've come up and sat in that chair have really missed the mark. Like that last lady. She told me that men are better at leading than women because she likes Trump. Okay, let's hear in general why men are better at leading than women.
Well, this is why I think you're going to be surprised. I
She about to
actually
bring
agree
her
with you,
Trump.
And why are you in the chair?
and I respectfully disagree with some of them. Well, I'm just saying some of the points that they were bringing up about a woman being pregnant and because somebody's can carry a baby that they're
My
not
bad,
fit
dog.
to lead.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
it's the same argument where we say men go to work and come home when the woman stays and handles the household and the children. So is that not a powerful position? And I also have to, I'm respectfully disagreeing here, and I want you to give me an example. If you can tell me hypothetically of a woman that you think would be a better leader than Trump right now.
So just to clarify, you don't think men are better at leading than women?
No, Dean, because
Perfect.
if I'm in,
I'm
if
really
I'm,
happy. I'm really happy that you don't think that.
I just told you I agree with you, right?
I want you.
I'm glad he acknowledged what she said. Because that's where a lot of people fuck up. They get caught in the end of the statement rather than the beginning of what they said and actually analyze it. So, shout out to Dean Witness. Let's go.
You and everybody else in the room to obviously not think that men are better at leading than women. But unfortunately, the nature of this surrounded episode is where we have disagreeers in the hot seat.
Yes, so I'm asking
I'm happy
you.
you're not, though.
So if we're walking down a dark alley, let's say we're on Figueroa or something, I would be the person having to protect you. I mean, everybody's built differently. I feel like I would have to be protecting you. I'm taller.
That's not leading. You still a woman at the end of the day. So if a nigga come, you up in your shit, you're through. Who's gonna protect you? She don't understand it. Like real shit. Like men aren't better at leading than women, but you know, or some shit. She making a great point. I'm on her side with this. I keep being on the side of them. The MAGA supporters, because it's like women are women. Biologically, they cannot fuck with no man.
I'm sure I weigh more than you. I mean, you can take as many classes as you want.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's true, Dean.
Listen.
Men and women are.
I'm not going to disrespect your ego the same way you're attempting to insult me, and that's fine.
Well, no,
See, I'll
it's
be the-
a.
No, she's not attempting to assault you, my brother. She's really making a point. She can't lead. She can't lead, nigga. You gotta lead. Cause you can beat her ass, even though she bigger than you. That's what I'm sorry. That might be what you be telling me. That's what I was called.
Your person.
No,
That's
it's
the difference
it's
between
a
the left
size
and the right.
comparison. So it depends on where this conversation is going. If you're looking at body
That's funny,
type, I'm sorry, there are women that are larger
Can
than
you guys
men.
vote her out because she doesn't think that
Yeah,
men are better at
I
leading than
want
women?
to, Tracy, it does sound like you agree on this
Yes.
prompt. So we're going to have you return to your seat and,
Okay.
and bring in a disagreeer.
Okay.
Disagree.
All right, if you disagree with this claim and you want to be the next debater, please get to the chair in 3, 2.
She only got a few seconds. Oh, here go the one that's irritating.
Hi.
Let's see what she talking about.
So I want to ask you,
We're gonna
we hear
end
in
on
your
this one.
statement that men are not better leaders than women.
Yeah.
There's the sense that you believe men and women are different, correct?
I think that there's obviously distinctions between men and women, or else we wouldn't have two different.
I just gotta be real. As a man, even a woman, could y'all be around this voice all day? Like, what the fuck?
different words to refer to two
Okay,
different groups.
so what are some of the distinctions?
Well, I mean, there's distinctions in the sense of cultural and social attitudes and behaviors. There's going to be that are, of course, innate to men and women because
So you
I don't
don't
think
believe
that
in innate
prescriptive.
distinctions?
I don't think that prescriptive gender norms exist. Now, like from your perspective that we were to define the genders on the basis of sex, of course, then there's going to be sexual dimorphism and there's going to be differences present within that. Of course, like there's a plethora of differences. Listen, I'm not denying that there are differences between men and women, because once again, if there wasn't differences between men and women, well, then we wouldn't have two distinct groups.
Okay, so we agree on that.
What my claim is I don't think that any of the differences that exist between men and women would amount to being relevant to justify the claim that men are better at leading than women.
Do you think women are better at leading than men?
No, I actually think that gender is completely irrelevant to the
Interchangeable is
prospect
what you're saying.
of if somebody is better at leading than the other person. I ultimately think that there's going to be no determinative ability, regardless if we're making the claim that men are better at leading than women or women are better at leading than men, to ever make that
Okay,
prescriptive
so what
claim.
I'm hearing is that men and women are essentially interchangeable in your mind.
Well, in my mind, once again, I just don't
Just
believe
yes
in
or
the
no.
prescriptive gender norms.
Okay,
And I think
gotcha.
that ultimately one's gender is irrelevant
Well,
to
can I
their
ask you a
leadership
question?
capabilities. If you can tell me what are the relevant differences between men and women
Yes.
that make men better at leading than women?
Yes, we can go back to the hunter and gatherers when men were the ones going out to hunt and women were the ones staying with the children and gathering fruits and nuts. Men are the people that go towards risk, that go towards provision, naturally. Why is it that in today's, even our influencer community, we have more women that are drawn towards beauty, makeup, things like family, schooling, and men are more drawn towards traditionally masculine things? It's innate in every culture that you see this trend. We are hormonally different.
I'm agreeing with the women. I can't, like, I hate that they MAGA because they not touching on any of the topics of black people to where it's like, okay, giving they insight on black relations with law, black relations, and shit, law again, as far as, you know, court systems. Like, the first law I've met was like police, but none of that's coming up. It's just MAGA women. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the MAGA women, I probably would fuck this one. Even though she fucked up in the head, you know what I'm saying? I'll fuck her. You know?
Right? That's been mentioned throughout this place. You, as a man, do not know what it's like to have a cycle, to have a period, to have your hormones go
Yeah,
up
she
and
got a
down.
little body on her too. Yeah, I'll tag it back that one. Not keep her though. You know?
That is insanely significant for a woman's ability to lead. And women will complain about being scared to walk on the street.
With that voice. Yeah, I wouldn't hit that bitch. That bitch moaning. You be like, a little shake. Bitch, get off me.
At night, and yet they'll elect the same politicians that release the criminals on the street.
Do you think that women should lose the right to vote?
I think that I'm not talking about that today.
You just gotta get a quick yes or no, then go
I
back to the
think that
topic.
we need strong alpha males like Donald J. Trump, Spencer Pratt, and our loved Charlie Kirk, who
Oh,
will
Jesus.
have
He really is losing this debate. I'm not gonna hold you up. Even though he was losing the debate at first, until she mentioned Donald J. Trump, because these niggas are the worst examples of men that she could fucking ever bring up. So she was winning till she brought them up. So any of these bitches could win. But as soon as they bring up Trump, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because it's like, okay, you do all the woman's duties, stay in the kitchen when you want. So y'all saying Obama gave y'all bitches too much freedom? That's what y'all telling me. That's what I hear.
secure borders, who will not let
Okay. Oh, matter of fact. Oh, we're gonna listen to the rest of what she gotta say, and I'm gonna end the video. We're gonna make another video on this shit because it's like I did too much talk. I did say I was gonna stop, but let's go.
criminals
Did you
on
just
the street.
ironically say strong alpha males?
Strong alpha males, yeah.
Bro, get a grip. Stand up.
You
Listen.
girl get a grip. You're a man. You want to mansplain to me?
Well, I mean, actually, you just said that men are better at leading than women.
Mansplain! Mansplaining! You want to mansplain to me? That was the perfect voice for it. She had the perfect voice to say mansplaining. But annoying ass. That was great.
So you should listen to every word that comes out of my mouth per your perspective, right? So if you think that men are the strong alpha males and women are the emotional followers, why don't you follow my lead and listen to what I have to say?
First off,
because
sir,
you don't believe what you say.
That is a straw man.
You don't believe what you say.
Male and female are created equal in the image of God. We each have the same dignity and the same value. We have the same brain, the same rationality, but we have different.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Why is it that women can get pregnant? Only females can get pregnant.
Well, of course, that would.
She fucked her own argument up.
Physical biology.
Physical biology.
Because
isn't that innate that women are more geared towards child rearing and child raising than men are?
So once again, the way that we started this conversation was by me agreeing that there are going to be differences between men and women.
Exactly.
You just simply
So men
Can
are
I
better
finish?
leaders.
I would love if I could finish. You can't say because there's differences between two things that thereby innately one of the two things is going to be better at leading than the other. Like, I think that's ridiculous. Listen, once again, my claim is that the differences that do exist between men and women ultimately don't amount to justifying the claim that men are better at leading than women. And let me respond, because you made a lot of claims. I think it's been the opposite.
Okay.
To respond to your claims, you said that there's a difference in
he let her go.
balances
He did
of
let her
men
go.
and women that make women more emotional. I mean, I already went over this with.
It's not even just more emotional. It's that our bodies are not equipped to handle the same levels of cortisol as men. We
They're
need
actually
more
more
care.
equipped.
Look at Donald Trump. The
They're
man
more
literally
equipped.
lives off of Diet Coke and McDonald's.
Okay. Okay.
Diet Coke and
Actually,
McDonald's.
women are more equipped than men to deal with stress. It is true.
She keep killing her own fucking argument. Donald Trump is on fucking Diet Coke and McDonald's. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. How do you know this? I'm sorry to call her that. How do you know this motherfucker's dietary guideline? This motherfucker let's go.
By the
That's
science.
actually not true.
No, I'll tell you. You can look this up. Anybody at home could look this up. Women have thicker dendrites in their brain, and study after study after study has concluded time and time and time again that this gives women the ability to better manage their stress than men. And you actually brought this up. You brought up childbirth. The reason why women have thicker dendrites in their brain, giving them a greater navigation ability, giving them a greater ability to deal with their pain and stress, is because of childbirth. Okay.
Yes, because
and that's
childbirth
exactly why
is
women
a
can
big
deal with their
thing.
stress better than men. So your claim that the opposite is true is wrong. And plus, once again, when we look in society, how men deal with stress compared to how women deal with stress, well, when a man gets mad, he commits a violent crime, he kills his wife, he kidnaps his children, he sets his house ablaze. And this is why
No, you notice nobody throwing no flags up because she gave the greatest argument. Okay? And I'm agreeing with everything Dean's saying, but I agree with what the women saying far as it go as just women in general. But once they get to mentioning Trump, he's a misogynist. Like, we want you to live life. We want to love you and we want you to live life. We don't want you to be out here struggling in that shit. Like, Trump not thinking of that shit. He 1950 on some Make America Great Again shit, slap bitches in they face type shit, bro. Like, y'all don't realize what y'all asking for. Y'all not defending the motherfucker that's in y'all best interest. Let me just put it that way.
men are significantly more likely to commit every single crime on the books, including crimes that do not have a necessity for any use of physical strength, such as arson, cyberbullying,
If you think
or
women are such good leaders,
terrorist
why won't you
threats.
let me speak?
Well, I'll happily let you speak in response to the things that I've said, as long as you're able to stay on
I
topic
am
and
able to
respond to
stay on
me
topic
on
because I'm a woman and I have a brain. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I guess women are better at leading than men.
No, we're not. We're good in our certain roles. We have our strengths and our values. We're good at raising children. We're very smart and adaptable. But men are the people that need to be out there fighting crime for us, protecting us, so that we feel safe and we can keep our children safe. Why do you think that just historically, more men are CEOs, more men are presidents, senators, whatever kind of...
Like I said, she got a nice little body on her, man. I might still, I might still do my dooski on her.
leadership role you want to talk about? That is not because of white supremacy
The more I hear, I'm done.
conversation or some kind of legal limit. It's because men are drawn to those roles. Today, women have the same exact rights as men. And so, a lot of them choose to stay at home or feel that they can't stay at home because of societal pressures.
Okay, well, I think that you said it there at the end. Societal pressures. Societal pressures are the reason why I think that we've seen more men in positions of power, more men in leadership fields, and more men's calling the shot. But if you're the position that underpins your claim here would be that if we've seen over-representation of men in the field in comparison to women, that men are then by definition better performing in that field. So in the same way you're claiming that because of a vast majority of leaders are men, therefore women are worse leading, would you also claim that men are better at surgery than women because 85% of surgeons are men and 15% of surgeons are women? I just want to direct you yes or no to my question, so then I can follow this up with a dialogue.
Become surgeons because it's a more masculine thing. It takes more masculine traits. So
What?
The blood. I said yes, but I want to ask you.
Say yes.
Do
I have to
you
hop in
agree
here.
that men are more
That's it,
oppressed
that's it,
today
that-
than women? Men are told that
Good.
they're
She trying to
being
control the
masculine.
conversation.
The only
Let her
laws
go.
that prevent any gender
Please
from
don't
getting
put
a
her
role.
out. I need to respond.
We have laws in favor of women getting leadership roles. We're taking
Okay.
opportunities away from men.
Okay.
You are oppressed
you just-
more than me.
This chick is crazy. Okay, listen, I think that you're crazy because you just said that I'm more oppressed than you, while also claiming that I'm a better leader than you after making the argument that disproportionately men have been in positions of leadership throughout history when leadership is what grants power. But anyways, insanity. Listen, I asked you a question. I said, do you think that men are better at surgery than women? Because 85% of surgeons are men and 15% of surgeons are women. The reason why I asked this question is because you made the claim that men are better at leading than women because a vast majority of leaders have been men. You said, yes, Dean, because a vast majority of surgeons are men, therefore men are better. The science says, no, men are actually worse at surgery. So the American Medical Association did a study in conjunction with the Journal of the American Medical Association. They did this study.
So he cornered her. Smart motherfucker. Smart motherfucker with that one. He cornered her. She can't, hey, he cornered her. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw this question out here. Really a question where it ain't no right fucking answer. Then I'm gonna pop this other study out on this bitch. And this woman. And let's go.
On 1.4 million patients over 6 continents in 14 years, and what they determined consistently is that when we account for every single confounding variable that could possibly exist,
she gotta breathe
every
it
single
in.
time, men are significantly more likely to kill a patient on the operating table or to give them negative postoperative outcomes in comparison to women.
And she realizing it too. That was her face realizing, like, yo, this motherfucker got me. This nigga got me. Let me flip this bitch around so I can point at it. She like, this nigga got me. How? Let's go. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all.
Is one of the most well-accredited studies ever conducted in human history that has reasonably concluded that women are better at surgery than men, even though they account for a minority of surgeons. And this is exactly what debunks your claim that if a field is overrepresented by men, that therefore men are better at performing image.
Of our natural desire and what men and women are
Nigga, the fact check should pop up. Like, yo, this is what she said.
actually drawn to.
But women are better at surgery, even though they account for a minority of surgeons. That completely debunks your argument.
Sure, that could be a thing, but
It's
I'm saying
still-
actually men are drawn towards roles of risk and provision. That's because of innate biological characteristics.
women are better at
and
surgery.
I said that you're oppressed because of society telling you that you need to be a beta woke man. You are not like oppressed as a leader. Like instinctually, you want to lead. You want to teach me. That's because of your nature, and I appreciate that very much. But I disagree with your claims.
Okay, well, I mean, you have to concede here that your argument that men are better at leading than women because more men are leaders than women
That
is
was not
false.
my
And the
argument. That
reason
is
Okay,
strong.
we gotta stop there. We're out of time, so please.
He gonna bring her back at the end, but we ain't gonna watch the whole thing because we're gonna end this video right here. This is about to be a multi-section video, bro, because I ain't know I was gonna be doing this shit. So with that being said, like, subscribe, and share. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga Mom, and much love.
Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that comfort them when torment snoring. Like you in your own home with a home phone. I'm more like E.T., got a phone home past the moon. It's not a movie, I'm about to fly past it soon. Spiritually, I roam alone. Physically, I'm eating off a plastic spoon.